Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Love Story with Technology. I am Atish, technology consultant and Microsoft certified. Today we are going to see how to use Microsoft SharePoint and the how to migrate the file server to SharePoint. I will explain all these things related to the SharePoint in details. So let's begin. So hope you are able to saw my screen. I am going to log in office.com. I already entered my credentials, so directly I need to go to the SharePoint, or simply you can just type SharePoint and that portal is open. SharePoint admin center is open. Then you can see my screen. So this is the SharePoint admin center. Here you can see the multiple SharePoint sites and the recent one which we created. So first I will explain you about the SharePoint. SharePoint is a platform where we can use as a document library. Like previously, we are using the traditional file servers to store the user data and the organization data. Nowadays, all the organization and all the businesses and the users adopt a cloud technology. So cloud technology on the cloud, the best platform which is the SharePoint, which is provided by Microsoft. So SharePoint by default comes with a O365 subscription. Like the O365 I have a multiple subscription type like business basic, business standard, and they have a E3, E5 plans. They have a multiple range of licenses. Even the basic license that SharePoint comes with the 5 GB space. So previously we are using file servers and we store our files, data, videos, everything in the traditional file servers. Nowadays, why we are recommending to use the SharePoint? Because SharePoint, like you can use like a file servers on the cloud platform. So first you need to migrate all this file server to SharePoint. Then only you can use the SharePoint document library as your file share or the traditional file servers. So I'm going to explain you what features you got into the SharePoint and what is the benefit for that. So simply you can see my screen, and if you click on the create site, then you can see here is the team side and the communication side. Basically team side, you can see here that create a private space to collaborate with your team. These all 4 items: track and stay updated the project status, share the team resources, and co-author the content. All the site owners and members publish the site content can connect to the other Microsoft 365 product. And communication side, share information that engage a broad audience, create a portal subject focus the site, engage a dozen of and thousand of viewers. Like team side we can use for the document store, and communication side, like you have announcement, you have your business into the like manufacturing, and you want to announce something for employee or related to the business communication in point of like HR have some announcement related to the appraisal, or HR have some task for the whole organization staff. Then they can announce using the communication side. But in this video we are going to see the team side. I'm clicked on a team side. I choose any one of a template. I choose this one, the store collaboration. Use this template. I will enter the name like test series 1. If you want, you can mention the site description as well. So it's a test live session, and it gets automatically your tenant name, then your SharePoint site name. Next, it is asking for a privacy setting. Like if you want to keep your site privately, then you can choose a private one. If you want to share with everyone, like this site can use every member of organization, then you can select the public one. Language you can select here. So default I have selected the English one. Create this site. Then we need to enter the member. After enter this member, they are able to access this site. I have added a few people in my organization. Here you can click, like if you wish to someone needs to be owner, so you can simply click on here and just make it owner, or simply click member if they just want to access that files and folders. Click on finish. Here you can see the template is ready for the site. In every SharePoint site, there is a document library where we can store our data folder or migrate from file server to SharePoint site. Example, in our systems, you can see there is a file storage like D drive and C drive, or documents, downloads. Let me open my drive. It is asking for passwords. So basically I am using the BitLocker encryption for security, so that's why my data is locked. So here you can see that same like folders and files inside my downloads. Same thing in SharePoint side, you can store all this document and data inside the document library. Every SharePoint every SharePoint site has their own document library. Here you can see this document zone. This is the SharePoint library. Now you can create here a folder. Just create or upload. I want to create a folder. Just click on folder. I have given a name to HR. Admin. Quality. Create. Now you can see that all these folders I have created inside this particular SharePoint site. If you want, you can upload from your system as well. Simply click here and upload file or folder. So first I'm going to upload one folder, folder upload. Then I choose the test 18, upload. You can see that test 18 folder is successfully updated, and all these documents are here. Like I have created previously the one text document, one Excel file, and the PowerPoint site. So all documents also uploaded. So now you know that how to create the folder and upload to the SharePoint site. Now I'm moving forward to share this folder or data to within your organization or outside the organization. How to do that? So simply you have to click on that three dots. For your understanding, I'm just maximize my screen. Click on three dots. Then you can see that manage access option is here. And you can click on start sharing, and you just need to mention the username, which you wish to share this folder access with them. So you can see here, you can provide the edit permission, view only, and can't download. If I set the edit only. So this user only edit this folder and inside that files send. So even that user got email for this access. And now if we again go here and click on manage, you can see who has the access. Okay, so currently it's not showing because invitation is not accepted by the user. Sorry, because invitation is already went, but user needs to click there and access, then only we can see that. Here you can see the multiple options. If you wish to download the folder, you can simply click on and just download. So you can see that folder is downloaded. Here you can see the multiple options like delete, download, rename, move, copy. There are the multiple things you can explore here. Why I am explaining all this feature? Because if you are planning to migrate your file servers and you wish to use the SharePoint 100%, then you will be comfortable. Like SharePoint also work as a file server, but yes, there is some certain limitation in terms of rename the folders and put the file names, and like inside the folder you keep a subfolder. There is some limitations. So that limitation with SharePoint, but yes, within that limit you can use the SharePoint. Let's move to the next topic. Like I already shown you how to use and create the folder upload. Now I move to the migration one part, how to migrate the folder. In my previous video, I already explained how to migrate the folders and files into the SharePoint site. But in this video is complete. So once again, I will show you how to migrate the folder from your file server to SharePoint. Just go to the back. I need to go to the SharePoint admin center. So first admin dot now show all, then SharePoint admin center. In SharePoint admin center, you can see the migration option. Just click on migration. Here you have a multiple option. Like if you wish to migrate from Google Workspace, Stream, Box, you can just select and just move it. So here we need to download the SharePoint migration tool. Which is called SPMT. I am going to install this one to my laptop. You can install this tool to server for migrating all these things. This is the inbuilt Microsoft feature. There are some third-party tools like ShareGate tools you can use for the migration as well. But it is by default provided by Microsoft. It's downloading. Okay, you can see that SharePoint migration tool is initializing. To do this all activity, you must have a global admin role in Microsoft tenant. You can see the tool is open. Add new migration, single file share. I will just show you the example. So we will just keep we will just keep one folder for migration. Choose folder. Randomly I am choosing this one, audit one. Click OK. Next. Now it is asking for a particular SharePoint site. So we have created this one. Just few minutes back, between the video, we have created this one. So here you can see. So now after the migration, that folder needs to be reflected here. I move back to the migration tool. Click on SharePoint. Need to mention the site, so I am just copying this SharePoint site address. Again move to the SharePoint tool, then paste. Then I remove this last one. Next. You can see that they are showing the document library directly. Now click on next. Next. Start. You can see that 1% is in process. So till the time I'm moving back to the admin center to save our time. So this is our admin center. Till the time I will show you all these things. So this is SharePoint admin center, and here you can see the active site. You can even export all this data in CSV if you want. You can see here the deleted site. Simply if you deleted any of a site, just click and delete. You can delete it, and this then that site will be reflected into the delete. By default it stays here in recycle bin. Now I am moving to the container. Here you can see the active container and deleted container. So if you are using any container, then only you can see this active container and delete container. Here you can see the policies for sharing and access control. You can even set up all these files and folder links and edit view policies here. Even unmanaged devices you can restrict. I move to the settings. In setting, you can see all those things if you click on the classic setting page. I am again move to the migration tool till the time. Yes, our migration is completed. You can see. Click OK. Now we are trying to validate that folder is migrated or not. You can see that migrated folder, audit folder is available here with all this data. So our migration task is completed. So I'm going back to close this toolbar. Yes, quite. So by using this tool, you can migrate your all the file servers to SharePoint by creating the SharePoint site. Like, while creating SharePoint site, you must have to remember that in SharePoint there are the multiple site type like hub and spoke site. Hub site, which means that you can create a one site, and inside that site you can create the multiple spoke site where you can create department wise site. Like, if you are running into the school, so you have a principal, you have a HR team, you have a teacher, you have a student. So you have to create the separate site for each of a department, and then that site needs to be linked to the hub site. So how to do that? Let me come back to our screen. We have created this one. Now I am click on the site settings. In site setting you can see all those things. Site permissions, sorry, let me go back once again to the admin center. Admin center. Okay. Active site, create site, team site. I choose one template, choose this one, mention another name, test series 2, site name, group owner, myself, next, public. You can set a time zone as well. Create this site. For testing I am adding one employee only. Finish. I just click on this site. And you can select here, edit, and select the hub site. So this is our first created site, test series 1. So we make this site as a hub site, registered as a hub site, save, and close. Now we select the second one created, test series 2. Associate with a hub site. Now we got an option, you can see the test series 1, save, now we move to the test site 1. In test site 1, now you can see this spoke site is linked. If test 2 is a hub site, okay, associate with hub. Change the hub side. Yes, it is correct. Add link. We can move to the test site 2. Copy this link. And paste it here. You can mention the name, test site 2. Like for your example, test series side is a school side and the test site 2 is a particular department side. Like inside the school have a teacher department. I mentioned the teacher name. Click OK. Save. So now if I click on the teacher to the school side, I will redirect it to the second side. It's showing block due to the network. But by following this process, you can create the hub and spoke site. You have all these options here. Now moving to the next topic in terms of how the permissions work in the SharePoint. I'm closing all those things and open again. So I will explain the permissions. Now I'm again open the test site 1. Click on settings, site permission. In site permission, you can see there are the 3 groups like site owner, site member and site visitor. In SharePoint, there are the by default 3 types of a group available: site owner, site member and site visitor. Site owner means site owner can create, delete, download that folder. Site member can rename or use that but cannot delete that particular folder or file. Site visitor only can read that file, cannot make any change even if they open that file. Like what file, if they open and they are trying to enter something ABC or something like that, they are not able to do that. They only view that file. So these are the group types by default SharePoint have. But yes, you can create the customized one by using the advanced permission setting. Here you can see the group create option, create group option. Then you can give the any name, group owner name. You can type in your employee or something department head name. Choose that one. You can mention all those things. You can configure all these things, and you can see the permission types all given here. You can choose that one and just create. So you can even customize that permissions. Again, move back to this site, go back, settings. So these are the site permission. Now I move to the hub site settings. We have set up the hub site. As you see that hub site, we registered the test series 1 is a hub site. So we can see here now, even you can upload the logo for this particular site. If your school or any business have their particular logo, I'm just taking an example, just setting this logo, save. You can see this logo. It's taking some time to update there. Even you can set the required approval for associate site to join. Like in your organization, multiple sites are there, and someone side, like someone person created the personal site and want to link with the associate with the hub site of a school or organization site, then they require the approval. So you can create that flow from here. I'm going to close this. You can see the multiple option here, like manage dashboard, add new page, add new app, site content, site information. Everything you can control by using the site settings. Now I move to the library setting inside the particular site. Document library settings. Just click on documents, click on settings, and here you can see the library settings. I just zoom in so you can see that. Library setting, you can rename the document library as well. So I enter the name that question papers. More library setting. In more library setting, you can more customize option. You can see the list name, description, versioning control, advanced settings, validation, column default, audience targeting setting. There are the multiple options available here. So what is the reason behind it, why I'm showing all this in details in terms of advanced permission? SharePoint sites have their advanced permission separately. You can set up the separate permission for a SharePoint site. For document library, you can also set up the separate customized permissions. So I move back, and again going back to the document library settings. Question paper, save. You can see that document library name changed to question paper. So I move back again, and for particular site you can design that particular SharePoint site like a website. So you can see here is the edit option. You can change the layout also. Like if you want to delete this one, simply click on this and you have a delete option. So I'm going to delete all these things. Republish. Now you can see the customized layout of site. Even if you want, you can change these names as well for tabs. Like if I click on this and I click on edit properties, like you can mention name like a department, HR, republished. You can see that name is changed, and even you can link particular site to this folder. Like if once again we move here and create new site, team site. I will pick any, use this template, and I will mention the name HR. Next, public, create. I'm not adding any member. I move back to the SharePoint admin center to check, just to check that site is created or not. Yes, site is created. So I'm going to click on this side. Click on this side document library. Copy this particularly this side link. Then click here, sorry. Let me open that site once again. Series 1. Okay, then edit. Click on HR, again edit properties, edit. Change from link, mention the link, add, republish. Now into the HR side which we created newly, I am going to create one folder for testing. So employee data, create. Okay, now I'm closing this HR site, and consider this is the your school website, and you have a multiple departments like HR and something teacher, staff, and all those things. So if HR have access, HR just need to click on this particular tab, then HR respective site is directly opened and you can see that data. Now next question is, which is basically come from the users, that if they are required to every time log into the browser. So it's not required, you can sync this library directly to your system. Just need to click here, click on sync. Copy library ID, just close. I need to sign in. Then after this sign in, I am closing right now. So you can see in this format, I am going to just maximize it. You can have this kind of icon like OneDrive to use that particular files. Now moving to the next step. In terms of reporting, you can just click on the reports, OneDrive accounts. You can have all these details There are retention policy, active users, and even you can download the reports from here. You can see. Later on, if you want more reports, then you have to move to the O362 admin center. Then click on reports. Then click on SharePoint. You can see all this dashboard, how much user active, how much sites are active, what kind of data they are using, their storage. You can see everything into this report. And even you can export it into the Excel. Simply just click on export. How much file are edited, by whom, what is the username, shared internally, externally, page visited, everything you can see in the SharePoint. In traditional file servers, you cannot have this kind of a clarity, whether you are not using any third-party tool. Here, any user just click on file, that will be reported to the SharePoint admin center, and that comes to the reporting. Who edited the file, why edited that file, everything will be mentioned. Even how many times they sync, how much device. And that means if one person have a multiple device and he opened that SharePoint file into the multiple device, that even that is reported to the SharePoint admin center. So our SharePoint overview and all these things are we try to cover in this episode. Even we covered all this migration part, introduction, and what is the spoke side, what is the hub side, how you can manage the permissions and everything. So hope you have a lot of clarity on the SharePoint topic. In this video might be something is happening like by mistaken this false information or something like that. If I mistaken in any point, you can just comment on a video, so I will address that, and we will prepare another video with address to your queries and concerns. And if you wish to any other video which needs to be prepared from us, you can just comment in the comment section below the video. Thanks for watching Love Story Technology. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe our channel. Thank you.